Thank you for joining us, family. Hit the like button as you enter the room. This is our Sheik Jacob Bey. If you want to contact him, because he is publishing a book on all these codes that we've been talking about over the last several weeks and months, and how
And
to
I can
decode
give
them.
everybody an update on that book.
So if you're interested in getting on a wait list for his book, family, here it is. You can email him at dejourlaw33 at gmail.com. DEJURELAW 33 at gmail.com. And he also wants to thank you all for those of you who did. A lot of you have responded in kind, telling him, you want to support his work. You can send a cash app to $all rights reserved. And he greatly appreciated it. He was telling me he's so grateful for how you all have shown him love over this last few months.
And
Okay.
you remember I was telling everybody, if you've been listening to the interviews, and I pray that you have, so it doesn't sound foreign to you if you're just now hearing this. But I said every time you see an H and a C, it means a reversal in the power of 3, because H is the
Yeah.
reversal. See, if you take an H and you turn the H upside down, what do you still have? An H, right?
An 8. Yes.
And the eighth letter in the alphabet is 8. I mean H, but it's also
Okay.
8. So
Wow.
if you turn the 8 upside down, it's still an 8, right? But it just
Yes.
means a reversal. And that's
Okay.
H is also one of the symbols of Pisces. And the
8.
other symbol of Pisces is two fish going in opposite directions, right?
Yes.
So they're showing you it's a reversal. It's a reversal in energy,
Mm.
right?
Yes.
So like when Trump ran for office, he
Mm-hmm.
ran against who? Hillary Clinton, HC, right?
Yes.
But guess who Nicolas Maduro replaced?
Oh,
Hugo Chavez.
HC. Wow.
Right?
Right, right.
So it's a reversal. And this is all planned. So everybody who's thinking, oh, what is Trump doing and all that? All he is doing is returning all of the land. And then when I say all the land, I mean all of the Americas, as above, so below. As above is North America, as below is South America, to the indigenous people of the land, right? So first he got to make America great again and restore everything. Now, once it's restored, check this out. Then they're gonna probably end up arresting Trump, because that has to come next. And
Okay.
you know what you and I talked about, just what was it, this morning or yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about your boy Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I said on your last show, you're gonna see a return of a deity, a return of a king,
You said
right?
that. Yes.
And more than likely, and I really want to say it's going to happen. Obama's going to be
Okay.
returning, but he's going to be king of the Americas, and it's not going to be a dictatorship at all. People, get that out of your head. Whatever we've been dealing with in the past several hundred years since colonization, it's nothing like that. It's going to be a
Mm.
world of love and freedom and all this good stuff. So we're not going to have to be stressed and everything about, oh, we got somebody who just wants to just take over things. We're not going to be dealing with that at all.
And I know a lot of people like, oh no, no way, no, they wouldn't accept an Obama to come back. He's married to a man, he's done a lot of bad things, he's this, is that. But one thing I learned following along politics and understanding human psychology is the mainstream media and the people in power know how to manipulate people's minds to the point that the same person they hated, they will learn to love. The same person they love, they will learn to hate. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying they're good at it. Look at how many people hated Donald Trump, and now they're applauding him
Right.
for returning
But
the
see,
Americas back.
I
Go
see
ahead.
someone who just made a comment in your chat,
Okay.
and they're talking about gay Obama. Well, let me help you out with that.
Okay.
All that gay stuff that y'all want to think Obama might be or whatever it is, let me help you. Because LGBT equal 41, and 41 equal king. So and let's break it down again. LGBT, L is 12, G is 7, 7 and 12 is 19. LGB. So B is 2, 19 and 2 is 21, and T is 20. 21 and 20 is 41, right? So that means king. And when you have the LGBT flag, what is it? It's a rainbow. So the rainbow that, you know, when they said Obama made the White House like a rainbow.
Yes, I remember.
You remember that?
Uh-huh.
All he was saying is the rainbow represents God's covenant and God's word to restore you to your land, which is Area 51, the 50 states plus Washington, D.C.
And you know, once you said that the other day, of course, you know, some of us was like, I don't know, chic. And other people was like, okay, we'll see. Then I showed you this post that was on Twitter, and you're not even on Twitter. This guy named Matt Penner posted this.
Right,
says, do you want President Barack Obama back again? Be honest, yes or no. And they show him that with the sign that says, do you want me back as president? Be honest with me. I was like, whoa, wait. I don't know. Right. This is just all peculiar to me.
Right. It's all coded, because even when they say LGBT, well, then what did they just add to LGBT? They said LGBT, then Q. So all they're saying is the king will be transitioning from a king to a queen, the Q. Right? And it's not saying that he's a queen. No, but we're going back to a matriarchal society or government.
Okay.
Where the women will now be making the decisions. That's why they said that Delcy Rodriguez, who replaced what's his name, Maduro, right? That's a woman.
Okay. Woo. Yes, I agree. AI, body doubles, clones, all these people they're showing. You never know who's the real person. You don't know if they're switching out people. We don't know what these people that are controlling the matrix is doing to try to trick us or indoctrinate us.
Correct. Did you get the other picture of the trial?
I did. Let me bring it on up. And somebody said it's LBGTQ now IA on the end of it.
Is it IA at the end of it?
Yes, Lord.
What's IA?
I have no idea. What's IA, y'all? Is an intersection? I don't know what that. I can look it up right now.
No, let me help you.
Okay.
IA. I is 9, A is 1. 9 is the last, and A is 1. The last shall be first. That's what IA means. 9, 1. The last shall be first.
Wow. And 9. So 9 is the I?
Yeah.
9 means the end of one cycle.
Yes.
A is the beginning. Oh my God. Like alpha is the beginning. Oh, correct. Wow. Okay. This is interesting.
Okay. Now, one thing is, look at what time they had that breaking news.
10:30.
That's what it says. Look again.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
Look in the upper left-hand side.
Upper left. Hold on. Oh, 11:30 a.m. My bad. New York City, 11:30 a.m.
Add 11 and 30.
5, 3, 4, 5. No, 11 and 30 is 41. Stop it. I can't make this up. 41.
Right.
41 equals king. You taught us that.
That's it, right? Now, if you can enlarge the picture even more so you can see them numbers on the side. On the side of the building. You know, where the men are standing.
Oh, 500?
Yes. Can you see it any closer than that? Let me try to enlarge your screen.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Now, each side says what? 500. And underneath it says 200, doesn't it?
200. Yes, I see that.
All right.
200, 500, and 200.
So let's do what's 500 and 500?
1,000.
Ain't that 1,000?
Yes.
That means 1,000 years of peace, right? Now, then you have 200 and 200 underneath. What's 200 and 200?
400.
As in the 400 years. So your trial period is over. That's why they're in front of
years. 400 years that the indigenous people were enslaved. between 1619 and 2019, when we were supposed to be liberated, but then they came up with the first case of COVID.
Correct.
This is okay.
And that's why they're in front of a courthouse, because your trial period is over with.
My God.
The trial, right? And if you add 1,400, what you got?
1,400.
1,400, as in that white supremacist ideology period that you were in is now over.
Somebody asked, how is Obama coming back and he was supposedly arrested? Blah, blah, blah. Oprah and Obama are not coming back. Well, you know, they're evil. Yeah. The thing is, yes, numbers is everything. The thing is, we need to wait and see, because people loved Oprah and they loved Obama before mainstream media told us not to. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not saying either way. I'm just responding. You know, I used to watch this this video called somebody says Trump was arrested. What? I watched this. I used to follow this channel called The Other Side of 2012, and this gentleman came out over a decade ago, and he told us, and I'm not saying I believe it either way. I'm just gathering information. He said that Obama is a double agent, and he is working. He's going to be working with the president that's coming after him, and they're going to be working together to take down the cartel, the deep state. But people are going to be taught to hate this guy because he's working both sides. And he also said that he was a deity that returned. He was Akhenaten, I think it's Akhenaten, a pharaoh. So I'm not saying either way. We're just putting out the information. It's up to everybody else to use their own discernment. And
That's correct. That's correct. Because all I'm doing is showing you something that you may not have seen before. Okay. And whether you believe it or not, that's on you. But I'll show you what I see. Okay. And at least I have some kind of context to back it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just throwing stuff out there, but I've been able to back up just about everything I've said.
You have. So can you speak to the portal? Portal. Pope closed the portal on today, and it was early in the morning, the wee hours, because you and I talked early this morning, and it had already been closed.
That's correct.
And we told everybody that what happened. I told people that December the 24th, 2024, when he opened the first portal, that he's going to close. The Pope is going to close the last one on January 6, 2026. But here it says Pope Leo the 14th. Stop it. You can't make this up.
I can't make it up.
Closes the 2025 holy year with critique of consumerism and xenophobia. Why is his name Pope Leo 14? And who is this guy?
You already know.
I know, but I just
when they say it, he was supposed to shut down the portal of the white supremacist ideology.
Okay.
So he shut it down, saying that we're not going to have that in this world anymore. And some people say blue-eyed devil, some people say whatever they want to say, but that ideology has to go because we have to have peace in the world for the next 1,000 years. It's just that simple.
And you said 14 equals?
It's the opposite of what?
41.
Right. And like I said, how do you get to that? Well, you can pull this up so people can at least have a context from where I even get that from.
Okay.
Look up 14 words with the KKK.
14. Literally, it should say 14 words.
You say 14 words, KKK.
KKK.
And then it'll show you what the whole phrase is.
Okay. 14 words, white nationalist slogan used by not. Well, I didn't know that. Okay. It said white nationalist slogan used by neo-Nazi white nationalists.
Right.
And the alt-right? What? Okay, you got to tell me which article to put. 14 words. 1488. Know your meme. David Lane.
No, let me see. You didn't get it.
Okay, I'm gonna show you all. I got lots of articles that came up. You could tell me which one I should.
I'll pull it up. 14 word. I got it.
Okay.
It says We must secure. Hey, y'all, do this with me because I'm going to read each word, and y'all count each word. Let's go.
Okay, go.
We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children.
Yeah.
How many words? How many letters?
I came up with 14.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. So if you stand, like I said, Genesis 1:26, I always go back to that because it tells you everything that you need to know about what's really going on. So if you're the king, and king don't have to be a man, it can be in the office of the king.
Okay.
Right?
The crown. And by the way, I brought it up here, but AI did it for me. The 14 words is widely known white supremacist slogan. We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children. Okay. Got it.
Okay. All right. Yes, so I'm not making that up, y'all. There it is, right?
Yep.
Now, when you have that, and you, like I said, you stand in the mirror, because see, God said, let us make mankind in our image. An image is a reflection in the mirror, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're the king, and king means 41, well, if you hold up a 41 in the mirror, it's going to reflect back as what? 14. It's just that simple.
Wow. Woo-wee. Yeah. Wow. People are saying, wow. Yep.
It's just the ideology. It's the ideology. Okay. And that's why I said, if you reverse 26, meaning mankind, and I said 26 also equals dog. Dog in reverse is what? God. God said, let us, plural, make mankind in what? Our
image. Our.
It's plural.
Sister Michelle said, think mirror. Okay.
Correct.
So now what was the significance? I know we haven't really dove into this. Yes, Q said, think mirror. Thank you, Jeffrey Short. Good evening. I love you all too. What was the significance of a lot of this stuff happening? Okay, the portal was closed, but also on the 5th anniversary of J6 and them going into the Capitol.
That what they call the insurrection, right?
The insurrection, yes.
Yes. So, that was the look, what they created, they have to take down. That's why they staged that whole event where it looked like, come on now, Dr. Kidd.
Yes.
Dr.
Yes.
Kidd. Can I call you Kaya? Let's do it like this.
Okay.
Now you got these stairs. You got all these stairs in front of the U.S. Capitol building, right?
Yes.
Why the F you gonna be climbing the damn wall? You can go up the stairs. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You crawling the damn walls like animals and stuff instead of just going up the stairs.
Right.
But guess how many people were arrested that day?
How many?
401.
Stop it.
41?
Yes, it is.
They sure enough did.
Which is king. 41 equals king.
So they were showing you that, what we built, we must now take down. We created a government that was not for the people. So we must take it down.
That part. And also, it all goes, so they commemorated on today. This is the 5th anniversary of it. Pope Francis closed the door, basically saying their time is up, right? They that one king has fallen. The white supremacist ideology, the United States Incorporated, all that's over, and we the people are now back in power on the 5th anniversary of that commemoration.
That's
that day.
That's it.
This is huge.
That's it. And know that all this stuff is happening right before so-called what? Black History Month.
Oh.
And they're not even doing that no more. I think they took that out of the schools.
Okay.
Because it's not Black history no more.
Because we're not Black. We're Indigenous.
Correct.
And black is a status. No more status is black or white because the United States
Correct.
corporation has collapsed. It's over.
Yes. And everything goes back to the people. So it doesn't matter what so-called color you are, you know. And if you really want to keep it real, you know, in another 20, 30 years, everybody going to be the same color any damn way.
How so?
You know, because, you know, everybody is assimilating to each other now.
Yes, yes.
And I can say it another way. But once you start making all these brown babies, everybody going to be the same.
Everybody going to be making love.
Yeah, and it's not going to be any more racism because you ain't going to have one solid race. You know, and it won't be classism because guess what? Everybody's going to be wealthy.
Everybody.
So that's going to eliminate a lot of crime.
People are saying, are we saying we still have to put up with the gay agenda? I didn't hear anybody say that.
That I just broke down what that was.
Okay.
I broke down what that was.
I think sometimes people just have a hard time moving on.
Yeah, and that's okay.
That's okay. So I wanted to bring up the number 5 because one of you in the chat said 5 is the number of grace. Their grace period is over. Okay, sister.
Right. But 5 is also what? In Roman numerals. V.
A V.
As in Venezuela, as in, right? The 5 civilized tribes.
As in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. The 5 principles of the Moroccan Empire, of the Morocco.
As in Moros.
As in Moros, as in the Pope and 5 holy doors.
Yes, you breaking it down.
As in, this is the 5th anniversary of J6. This is wow.
Deep.
It is. It is. I do believe I can say the benediction, raise a collection, and say amen.
Yeah.
It's over.
It really is. That's why, you know, I told, you know, when I was on your show, what was it, 3 nights ago? And say, or was it a couple nights ago? Whenever it was, I said, we need to have a party.
Yes.
We need to be celebrating.
Yes. Someone says V for Vendetta. Let's celebrate.
Right.
Absolutely. 5 also means is equivalent to change. What? Oh, wow. 5 is also.
And let me throw this at you. The Da Vinci Code.
Yeah.
You remember that movie, the Da Vinci Code?
I do.
Da Vinci. DA is 41. D is 4, A is 1, 41. And Vinci is V. That's the code. 41, Egypt of the West, V.
Wow.
That's the code.
That's the code. And, you know, for those of the people that are invested in foreign currencies, I did a video on my private group on this, but they can look it up. There are countries that are unveiling their new currencies. They've locked off the zeros. They're unveiling their new currency. To me, this shows us that these nations are now sovereign, that it's over for the United States corporation.
It really is. It really is. And everything from this point on anything that you do, if you're dealing with commerce, they can only do things with your consent. Once you say the word no, once you say I do not consent, everything has to stop.
Okay.
They can't move forward unless you say it's okay to move forward. But you know, silence is acquiescence.
Yes, it is.
Right. And you don't want to give your silence. You want to speak up. And if you don't agree with something, you better say something. It's no different than, and I always use this as a reference so women can really understand this. It's kind of like when a man tries to get with you and you say no. Well, if he keeps going at that point, then that's called rape. or some kind of sexual assault, right?
Yes.
Because he's violating you.
Yes.
But everything is supposed to stop when you say no. Now,
Absolutely.
if you're silent, though, if you're silent, then he thinks it's okay to keep going because you're not saying anything. Isn't that correct?
Yes. Yes.
He's going to keep going further and further because you're not saying anything.
Yeah, and that's why you have to fight. You have to literally out of your mouth say no. You have to go against it, because even in the Bible, unfortunately, they would, if you didn't fight, if you didn't put up a fight against anything, they would think you were complicit in the Old Testament.
That's correct.
Yeah, you have to not go along with what they do. And when they had a mandate, people were just complicit, not understanding and overstanding that a mandate wasn't a law.
It wasn't a law. And nothing that they have been doing has been on the rule of law. That's why they call it color of law, because it looks like law, but it's a damn near a billion statutes, codes, rules, regulations, acts, and whatever else they got out there. Mandates, like you just said. And none of that is positive law. None at all.
It is a great time to be alive. The king has fallen. Their king, the whole system.
They're beast.
Collapsed.
They're beast, as in the wolf moon.
Right.
They're beast. And like I said, that you remember they showed you that with the Powerball and the Mega Millions?
Yes.
I said 64 means the beast.
You sure did.
But
yes.
if you reverse 64, that's 46, and 46 means the transition in power. Yep.
Let me ask you this. Trump not only captured Moros, but he said he's going after Colombia, Cuba, Greenland, Iran, Mexico. What is the point of him, going after all these?
Okay, everything that he's doing is coded, because Colombia is C. C is 3.
Okay.
And then you said Cuba, right? He's going after Havana, Cuba. You remember what I said about HC? HC is a reversal, as in Havana, Cuba, right?
Yes.
Right? And Greenland, everything has to go back to the land. So even the United States has to move towards the land, Greenland.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's where they belong, on the land. It can't be on the sea anymore.
And Mexico.
Mexico means a reversal.
Okay.
You break down the word Mexico and Texas. That's why they're right there together. MEXICO equals 69. TEXAS equals 69, and 69 is a reversal. Like when they say you're having sex, you do the 69, and everybody know what that really means, right? So that's the reversal. But I said 2 fish going in opposite directions.
That's 69.
That's 69.
Wow.
In the Pisces, now everything has to be reversed, right?
Yes. Somebody said he did not say Cuba. You must not have read and heard. He actually said, I have clips of him saying he's taking Cuba. And look for the articles. He literally said Colombia and Cuba are next.
He did say Cuba.
We over here, we do our research. We don't just put stuff out. We actually do research, and we share articles and videos to support our claim. And I put all that in the description section.
And I always encourage anybody who's hearing this to cross-reference. Look it up. It's right there.
And you just said the Americas are being returned back to the indigenous people. The president of Colombia said that in November when he stood before the UN and said it to the world. He said the Black peoples are the only true original or indigenous peoples of the Americas. So my question is, Venezuela, is that part of the Americas? Cuba, Colombia, are these all parts of the Americas?
As above, so below. North America, as above. South America, so below. Just like when they had, this country. and it's, the United States really ain't a country, but if you look at the so-called 50 states, you had to do it as above, so below ritual with that too, because as above was what? Alaska, Allah, and then as below was what? Alabama,
Right.
Allah. See what I'm saying? Allah.
I just had to show the article that said Trump threatens to come for Cuba, Colombia, Greenland, Iran, and Mexico next after saying nobody can stop us. Okay, I just had to show that we know what we're talking about, and I'll yield.
Right. That's right.
Allah. So as above, so below. Are you saying you saying Venezuela, is that above?
No, Venezuela is below, and the
Below. We're
North
above.
America
We're
is
North
above.
America.
North
Right.
America,
North America,
then you have South America. Yeah, as above, so below.
And what about Central America? Still the Americas, yes?
Yes, it is, because everything
Okay.
got to be in threes: North, Central, and South.
Somebody said Trump doesn't type Yahoo post. Then do more research, sweetheart, and look for his videos to hear him say that it's next, that Cuba's next. Oh, and somebody says that includes the islands.
Oh yeah,
the Americas include the islands.
They're correct.
North, Central, and South. This is exciting. DC is no longer the District of Columbia. Okay. Awesome. Oh, somebody said, what about Canada? They said he had mentioned something about Canada before.
They said Canada was going to be Area 51 too. But all Canada is a code.
Okay.
And you have to break down the code. If you do it letter by letter, you don't have to add up all the numbers, but C, everything in threes, as in C as in Canada. Then you have AN, which is 114, because A is 1, N is 14. That's 114. Well, what is 114? That's November the 4th. What is November the 4th? That's the date of the Treaty of Tripoli with the Moors. Then you got ADA, as in the rest of the letters in Canada, which is 141. Okay. So you're transitioning from a white supremacist ideology back to the kings.
Woo-wee! Okay. All of this is coded.
It's coded. Nanu.
Oh man, here was a New York Times article. It just covered it up. These what do you call it? Oh, I guess you got to get a subscription. But this is a New York.
Come back.
Sorry about that. I got kicked out. But Trump said Canada will fall. That's what I was trying to get to. Can you hear me?
Well, he's just saying the government will fall.
You
have to understand, all governments that were really under the corporate status. See, the corporations have to fall.
Oh, right.
So all that's under the corporation. And then you remember Trump signed the so-called USMCA. So that was, everything was in threes. So he had to do the treaty between United States, Mexico, and Canada, the USMCA.
Okay. That's right. I do remember that. That.
Because that was unifying the whole continent.
Okay.
He was unifying the continent to do commerce as Americans, not the United States. You see what I'm saying? It's American commerce.
Yes. America and the United States, two different things.
Two different things.
Absolutely. United States is the corporate, right? The corporation.
That's the corporation. It's the world of the dead.
Go ahead.
Dead and lost at sea.
It's over.
See, I'm tell you something. They even changed the logo on Air Force One. You remember how they used to just have the flag, and it was just like sitting still, just a regular looking flag on the side of it. But now they have waves in the flag. Because see, when the flag was still, that means it's dead. It's not doing anything. It's not alive. But now that there's motion in the flag, that means it's been reborn and it has life in it. You remember Trump said that the United States was a dead continent or a dead land, right? It was dead.
Wow. Okay.
And it was the deadest land in the entire world. But now he says now it's the hottest land in the entire world, right?
Oh, yes.
And you know why he says it's the hottest?
Why?
Because what is the blood? The blood that runs through you through your veins is hot. That's why you're alive. The living is the hot blood. When you're dead, you're cold.
Somebody asked, what is the point of all this? You mean of all the stuff we're bringing out? I'll leave that to Sheik Bey to talk about.
We're just talking about these portals that are finally being closed after all this time. We're also talking about it's finally the Jubilee. So now we're looking at debt forgiveness. We're also looking at, like she said, the 5th year anniversary of the insurrection on January 6, 2021, right? And we know 20 plus 2021, as in 20 plus 21 is 41. So we know that there was a ritual with that too. And that's why that indigenous, that's why that dude was dressed up in his indigenous garb, letting you know that the indigenous are taken back over. This is over with.
When he went into the Capitol, sure did have indigenous garb, and he wasn't that was a totem. What was it? I think it was a totem pole he staked. Yes,
it was either a totem pole or a long spear.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it was something like that.
So we're just basically showing you that it's over, that the system has collapsed. People want to keep focusing on Obama. Just file that in your brain that Obama said that he was asking people if y'all want me to come back as president. The main theme of the show is that it's over for the United States corporation. And that the king has fallen, meaning old system. Go ahead.
I had told them, like I've been saying, my stuff has been consistent. And like I said with Obama, even that was a reversal, because I said he was from Hawaii. They said he was born in Hawaii, but he was doing his politics in Chicago. HC.
They did.
HC. And that was a reversal. And when he was running for president, he was running against Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney's religion is a Mormon. So it was the fake Mormon going up against the real Mormon.
Wow.
And Utah's abbreviation is UT. U is 21 and T is 20. That's 41. So it was the fake king going up against the real king. And y'all don't have to like that, but that's what it is. Get over it.
Very interesting. So what should we expect moving forward, in your opinion? Oh, one thing. Oh, go ahead. I just want to show you that silver prices went up.
What did they go up to?
It went up to $83.
What?
Yes, it had gone down to 72, then it crept back up to 76.
Well, I think when it gets to 99 or 100, that's really going to be, like you say, 9 is the end of one thing and the beginning of something new, right? Yes, so when it gets to either 90 or 99, that's going to be a real shift in the finance or in the world of commerce. Everything changes. I can see that. They're preparing us for that now, and they're already preparing us with the reversal in the inflation, because all the inflation, they said we've had inflation for 41 years.
41.
Right? 41
Wow.
years.
Right.
They've said that. So now you're going to start seeing gas prices go back down to
Mm-hmm.
what they were in like the 60s, 70s or whatever. And we're going to be looking at gas prices like 50 cents a gallon. And that's going to bring the price of food down. And when the price of food goes down, you're going to be looking at getting eggs for like, you'll get a dozen eggs for like 69 cents.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you'll be able to get whatever, people who like that McDonald's BS, you can get you a whole number 7, number 8, whatever that is, and be paying about $3 or $4 for that.
Mm.
If not less. Because in order to have your heaven on earth, you can't be stressing over money.
Right.
You can't be stressing over it. You're going to be wealthy beyond your dreams.
Yes.
You have to be responsible with it, but you can't, but you just can't be blowing it everywhere, right?
Yes.
But you can be wealthy, and that's how you get rid of crime, because you won't have crime. Because why? Everybody's going to have the same resources. If everybody got the same resources, there's no need to steal.
Somebody, Sister Betty says, this is part of the puzzle that Brother Jacob is breaking down. He is assigned to do this. Wow.
Thank you, Sister Betty. Thank you.
Sister Priscilla says, hi from Rome. Hi, Rome. Nice to have you in the house. Will the price of vehicles go down?
Yes. Remember now, if everything goes back to the indigenous people, that also means all the resources too. So everything that's in the land and on the land goes back to them. So you have to make the cars from the resources of the earth. You can't make that and then that means you can't take our resources and then put a high sticker price on it. That's over with. You can't do that.
When are we going to see 1955 prices? Marge wants to know.
I never said nothing about no 1955.
But that's people in the chat saying that. So when we go to the gold standard, the prices are going to come down. Yeah. Most people are saying they're going to come down to pre-1971 prices, whatever time before we came off the gold standard.
I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. That's why I was saying that, certain things you're going to see, like I said, the gas prices may be like 69 cents a gallon. No, I said eggs. That's eggs. But you may see gas prices like as cheap as 50 cents a gallon, if not cheaper.
My daughter made a correlation. She's been telling me, Mom, every time I see the gas prices go down, precious metals go up. And she said, I'm not saying there's a correlation, but you're confirming that. And then she called me while I was on my live show before now. She was like, Mom, she was so excited. The gas prices just went down. Check silver. I was like, oh my God, silver's up 83. How did it come? Silver was just 76 this morning, this afternoon, and it shot up to 83. And now with this JP Morgan, they're saying that that their missed the margin call, and JP Morgan, excuse me, cannot pay their debt or whatever. Some shenanigans going on with JP Morgan. They said that the silver prices were going to go to the moon. Here we are.
That's it. And we're going to be sitting pretty good.
Will the banks close? They want to know your opinion on that.
The banks will not close. They're already changing their names to wealth management companies.
They sure are.
Because they're going to be managing your wealth. They will not be. They will not be stealing from your estate anymore. They're going to help you maintain or increase your estate. That's what they're there for. And then you should be able to take care of any of your accounts through the bank if you wish.
I love this.
They'll report all transactions to the Department of Treasury. And just so you know, the national debt is the U.S. national debt. That's what the United States owes the indigenous people.
Come on. It's
the debt that's owed. So when you see how much that debt really is, and I think it's damn near in the trillions now.
It is. It is.
Right.
Yes.
So that's, everything in threes as in trillion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means that's the money that comes back to the American people.
Mm. Mm. This is exciting. I'm really happy. I'm looking at the debt now. Whoa.
What does it say now?
Oh my gosh. Okay, and this is, I think this is a live count too. Yep, it's live. Here it is. 38,487,000,000,090,293,000.
Right. That's hard to kind of
808. It keeps just changing. This is live. U.S. debt.
Wasn't that far off, right?
Oh, you got it. I wonder how they're gonna pay it. Now I heard Anna Von Rice said we have the goal to then it has been put forward to pay off the debt. So I'm imagining that's how they're gonna pay it off. But I also heard that in order to pay off the debt, you had to revalue gold to $10,000 per ounce. We're almost at 5,000. Oh, somebody else said no. The debt is 411 trillion. Really? Wow.
But look at that number. Look at that number they just posted.
411. Wait,
yeah,
411.
You remember I said that's the mountaintop in your last show?
You did.
What's the 411?
Yes.
Real love.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about real love. Wow. This is awesome.
Right.
Okay. Any more questions, family? Because I didn't want to be on tonight. I know I'm excited. Thank you. Food, water, shelter. What else you say? For all. Amen.
That's right.
When will all this happen? There's a code for this to take place. Is there a code for it's happening right now in real time? Are you asking when is it going to be over? I'm not sure. Shelly wants to know when all this is happening. And did I answer it right that it's actually happening?
You answered it right. And you know what the beauty of it all is, that when we were on last, and I think that was on the 4th of this month, and we both said you came out with the portal closing.
Okay.
And I said that 62 forward and 62 in reverse, which is 1/6/2026, right?
Yeah.
We both said this is going to be the day of a lot of changes.
This day.
Yes, this day. And we both
sure
hitting them with it right now.
And here it is. Here we are.
Here we are. And someone just said something about healthcare. Healthcare is going to be free. That's 8C.
Healthcare.
That's the reverse. 8C.
No, I didn't do a status correction. Somebody want to know, do we need the status do you need to correct your status?
Just know who you are.
All you gotta do is don't know. Yeah, most people say know who you are, but they say if you do want to correct your status, then that's up to you, and there are remedies for doing that. Oh man. What about having to have a license to travel? All those licenses, they're gonna be done away with.
They're already changing it, because some places are already saying that you can get a U.S. citizenship ID.
Okay. Wow.
So that means you can remove yourself from the United States corporation. And once you remove yourself from the United States corporation, you have removed yourself from the jurisdiction of the United States. And that's also part of the collapse. We have to collapse this thing. And the more of us that stand up and unify and just say, no more of this BS this system that we've been dealing with for all this time, we can bring it down and change it and make it go back for the people. That's what it was designed to be in the first place. But remember
Right.
now, we're also entering the 250th year of the United States, period.
Absolutely. It's 8:08 p.m. while you're talking. Go ahead. Somebody just wanted me to bring that up to our attention.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
They're saying that the med beds are supposed to go public and be released April the 2nd, 2026. All right. Well, let's get it. Yeah, CDL license. Somebody want to know about that? All those licenses. Can you explain how that's part of the corporation?
Yeah, first of all, the government does not give you rights. They only give you privileges. And the privileges are the marriage license, the driver's license, the fishing license, and in some instances it starts with that damn birth certificate. But everything is a license, meaning that we're not giving you rights, we're giving you permission.
You have a CDL. Yeah, those licenses part of the corporation. They don't have to go away. They don't have a right to try to tell us who can drive and who can't.
Right.
These are foreign invaders on our land. They all got to go.
I agree with you.
And then the sooner they go, the better.
And that's what the whole thing is about the deportation. People are really, tripping with Trump about that. Now remember, the people from Mexico are not immigrants. They're migrants. A migrant, if somebody gets in their car and say, "Hey, y'all want to go from let's say New York to New Jersey, just New Jersey, right across the bridge." Well, guess what? You just migrated from one foreign territory to another foreign territory, right? But when you cross a body of water like the ocean, now you're an immigrant. But anybody who's migrating within the Americas is just migrating from one part of the land of America to the next land. So those people in Mexico are just migrating to the other part of the Americas. They belong here too. So people who are upset about all these Mexicans in the Americas, get over it. It's their land too.
Even though some people are saying they're not the original Mexicans, nobody's saying it in the chat, but I've heard.
Oh, we'll see. Let me show you something. It is more, and I'm not trying to do a color thing, but I'm just saying it's more dark-skinned Hispanic people than it is the ones that you're used to seeing. And there's a whole community of them the further down in Mexico that you go, and they speak fluent Spanish, but they've been there all along. I've
heard about that.
And they're just
go ahead.
And those are the Olmecs.
The Olmecs, yes. Family, if you're enjoying this podcast and you like the way she break down things, or you want to learn more about how to break down or how to decode all the things we see going on around us, then please get on his waiting list for his book that he's bringing out this winter. You can contact him at dejurelaw33@gmail.com. That's DEJURELAW33@gmail.com. If you want to support his work, then you can send him a Cash App or a donation at his $ account, all rights reserved. That's $ALLRIGHTSRESERVED, and he greatly appreciate it. I got about 5 more minutes because I had forgotten that I have a dinner meeting at around 8:30. I might show up a little later, but I want to give you time to wrap up and say whatever it is you like to say to the Soul Tribe. And for those of you that some of you have asked about gold and silver, go to your local coin shop, because you need to establish a relationship with them anyway. So Google coin shop near me. I will say the prices are probably going to be higher than your online dealers, because online dealers can get better deals. If you are interested though in going to using my affiliate, you can contact Miles Franklin at 952-929-7006, or send an email to info@milesfranklin.com and let them know that Dr. Kia Pruitt referred you. And I yield to Sheikh Jacob Bey to give us his final thoughts.
Okay. Well,
one, I just want to say, it's really good when you can see that the change is actually here and it's here now, and we're never going backwards. We're never going backwards. People, just know yourself, know thyself, and live in your truth. Whatever you do, live in your truth, and don't let nobody knock you off of that truth. Um, just because you see things in the media, Trump always said it's false flags and fake news. He
He
said, he was
always.
telling you. He said it's fake news. So, you know, believe some of it, because he's saying that most of this stuff that you're watching is just a show. It's a movie.
He say central casting too.
He says central casting, and when you look up central casting, it is a casting agency for real, for actors.
Mm.
And these
Mm.
people that you see in all these protests and everything, how the hell you think they get gathered like that? I ain't never got a damn notification that they're gonna be protesting.
Right.
I would have gone out there too, if but those people are all out there, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they're out there because they're part of the movie. It's
Mm.
scripted.
Mm.
And when you see the fall of Trump, don't be surprised. It's part of the show, because when it gets to that, we're at the grand finale. And the grand finale is going to be a return of a deity. Why you think they got the movie about Michael Jackson coming out all of a sudden? Why you think that Obama is resurfacing all of a sudden?
Mm.
And they're now talking about Prince too. A return of a deity, a king and a prince.
Wow.
Because you have to have an heir to the throne, a king and a prince.
And we were told a long time ago, when Trump first came in, those of us that were part of private groups and studying, or some people just told this information, given intel, that Trump is going to go down with the ship.
That's right.
He's taking down the ship. He's taking down the United States or the corporation. He's going to go down, whether they arrest him, step down, or whatever. But most people are saying he's going to be arrested. This is wild.
Yeah, and they're going to bring down that ship that they brought down to Mobile, Alabama, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the SS United States. And that ship, when they sink that ship, that's when the United States government is forever done.
So what would be the point of arresting? Like, what are they going to say? Do we
That
know?
that's all symbolism.
Okay.
Sinking of the ship, because we've been dealing with the Admiralty Maritime Law. And why would they be sinking it outside of Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're no longer your God, Allah. Alabama. Okay.
I think it's going to be a lot of people upset when that happens.
No, it's not.
Oh,
no,
no?
it's not.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. There's so many people, and I'm talking about all people, no matter what nationality, no matter what race. There's so many people that's gonna be excited about being in a world where it's not gonna be all this drama and everybody can have. Because think about it, nobody can control another anymore, and nobody can make you feel bad about just being born. Think about that. Think about being born into a mindset where you never should rise. You know how traumatic that is for a lot of our people, that we're born into something, a system that won't allow you to rise.
Right. Oh,
Now,
yeah.
if that's over with, guess what? Oh my God, that's freedom. And I really would love to be born. That's why when I see little children that are just born, I am so thankful and grateful that they don't have to go through what we went through. And I'm so thankful and grateful that we didn't go through what our parents went through. And I'm so grateful that my parents didn't go through what their parents went through. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Every last layer, every last generation experienced some trauma. And they don't have to experience it anymore. We're going to be fine.
Thank you so much. They're saying, great job, you guys. Somebody said that thank you for bringing you on. And that is a deep thought. Yes, that this is going to be the greatest wealth transfer. That's right.
Correct.
They showed it a show called Mr. Robot, and they called it the greatest wealth transfer. Really? What about surveillance? It's illegal. Will it go away? Is that over yet or over now? Surveillance? I don't know how they're going to deal with surveillance. I have no idea. Great question. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, okay. Think about this. You remember when, and I know you got to go, but you remember when Michael Jackson? They said he was over there with that boy who had HIV, Ryan White. You remember that the boy died and everything from HIV. All that was coded. Ryan White, RW. R is 18, W is 23. That's 41, right? Okay. Then you take HIV. What is IV? 14.
Sure enough.
If you reverse it, and then you have the H, right? So if you reverse with the H, you got 41. HIV. That's what they saying about Magic Johnson. That's why he's still living.
They did.
It's a spell. HIV. It was a spell.
Oh my God.
It was a spell called magic.
Oh, they're talking about Michael Jackson, the songs he sang, Heal the World, Human Nature. Yeah.
Right. Who did they say he got married to? Lisa Marie Presley. LMP. L is 12, M is 13, 12 and 13 is 25, and P is 16. 25 and 16 is 41. And if you break down Lisa, LISA, it also equals 41, right?
What?
And when they said he got married to Debbie Rowe, Debbie, D-R, D is 4, R is 18, 41 and 8. The king reigns forever, right?
Wow.
Then check this out. Then he had the Victory Tour. How many years ago did that Victory Tour come out? 1984. The V. 41 years ago.
What? Oh, he might resurface then.
Yeah. So come on, y'all. This is what it is.
To support Sheikh Jacob Bey, you can send him a donation or a gift to $ All Rights Reserved, ALLRIGHTS. RESERVED. That's $ All Rights Reserved to go on his mailing list for this book that's about to come out. We're so excited. And even if you know how you can help him with the publication or help to push it, we do know some things about marketing. But if you have some way you want to assist him or you just want to get on the waiting list, then please contact him at DeJourLaw33@gmail.com.